Hello everyone, it is I, the one coolest man, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Academy Life. I know I did this last week for Freaking Friday, but I'm actually very curious on where this is going to go, and like, how diverse it becomes later. So, I kind of want to go and do this for another like 30 minutes or so. And if people want to see more of it, or if I feel like doing more of it, I'll do more of it, and maybe even more when more releases come out. So, it's impressive how many first-year students are stuffed in here. I'm admiring the sight, but Brandon seems to be in his own world. I said Brandon. It should be Brendan. Anyway, if I had to guess, he's probably looking for May. People won't stop coming in. There has to be a few hundred in here at this point. Back in Kento, aside from the big city towns, it's weird to have more than 100 students in a single grade. Then again, students from all over the world are enrolled here. If I had to think about it, a couple hundred for one grade is pretty selective. Hey, there you are. There's so many people! Oh god, I need a better May voice, but that's what I'm sticking with. I can't believe everyone here is the same age as us. Hi, Red. How's rooming with Brandon? We didn't get to hang out. We didn't get to hang out long in the room before we heard the announcement to come here. Oh god, I'm going to mess up so much of my reading again. We'll be fine though. Oh, that was amazing. Everyone's just gonna whine it out like what? Like it was painful. Oh god, why not like this? This noise. It feels like 1,000 Pokemon got together and you screech and supersonic at the same time. I can't tell if I'm screaming from the pain or if it's still the feedback. Everyone just got like anime fall. We got a terrible speaker makes it sound like that. I don't know whose voice I'm going to do it, so I'm just going to read it in mine. Alright, everyone. You can do your cute intros or catch up with each other later. Please find yourselves a seat. There should be plenty of open spots. Half the people in this room are still dead on the floor after that uproar. I can feel my ears crying. What was next? We got a hazing ritual? Please, no more! I'll kill you! Flannery, not here! You need to lay off the lava cookies, girl. Is that Hilbert? Try that again. Sabrina? Come on now, we got a schedule. Get moving. What a scary girl. I hope I don't have to mess with her anytime soon. Gosh, you think she could at least say something beforehand to warn us? Oh, is that Roxanne behind them? Yep, that's Roxanne. Who? Yeah, who are we talking about here? Come on, Brandon, at least you should know. Up by the podium, that's Roxanne, the student council president. The student council I guess that makes sense, because in Gen 3 in Oraz, she had just graduated from the trainer school, so I guess that makes sense. She's from Holland, just like us. Oh yeah, I guess. You don't seem particularly interested. No way, I'm very interested. You're lying. What? Is this like a face that would lie to you? No, it looks like the face that would lie to everybody. Ha! Whoa, dude! Damn Red Savage! May reaches over to high-five me. Nice! You're both coordinated already. Alright, you got me. Let's go grab our seats before Miss President smashes our ears again. What voice should I use for Roxanne? Good morning, students and presidents. I am Roxanne, and I would like to thank the Academy staff here for allowing me to hold this special event. I hope you will all make the most of this occasion and grant me the opportunity to officially welcome every one of you to this prestigious establishment. Everyone, welcome to the Kabukan Academy of Advanced Pokemon Arts and Sciences. While we were calling this event an orientation, I'd like you to ask for your patience in this initial assembly before you all return to socializing or attending your personal agendas. False advertising. There's no difference between There's a difference between an orientation and assembly. It's coming. I know this is going to be one of those long insomnia-curing speeches. The first thing I'd like to mention, I hope you've all managed to reserve your rooms in one of the 3 student residential halls. The one here is the Relic Hall. The other 2, the Pledge Hall and Aurora Hall, are located east and west, respectively from this location. Relic Hall has something to do with the relic area, or is it relic fossil? Pledge Hall is something else, and I know Aurora has something to do with Gen 6. I'm glad we got that done early. Yeah, man, thanks for the initiative. Another important item to cover is class scheduling. All of you here will follow a preset class schedule of 6 periods a day. I'll cover each one right now, so if you don't want to wake up confused next week, pay close attention. This is it. The first period of each day is homeroom, lasting 2 hours. Core subjects will be covered here by your professor. If you're curious, core subjects include Pokemon studies, sciences, basis theories, and mysteries. 2 hours? Don't worry, Red, it'll fly by. God, my classes right now are an hour and a half. But seriously, one class for 2 hours? If I had a Pokemon with me, I'd sooner spend 2 hours in a room with no repels. Oh God, that is torture. Following homeroom will be an hour of Pokemon type elective of your choice. What type you choose depends on you. As first years, you will be able to select 2 out of the 18 known types to focus your studies on for the school year. Yes! I get to choose my 2 favorite types! Whoa, hold up. Are we specializing in 2 Pokemon types? Only 2 out of 18? I glanced in Brandon or May's direction. Neither of them flinch at Roxanne's words. Did they both know about this? Wow, I wish Professor Oak told me about this stuff before making me come here. Your third period of the day is gym class. Here we will learn about the different concepts of Pokemon battles, training strategies, and the mental and physical capabilities of each individual Pokemon. So fighting types are probably going to be the most physical, and mental's probably going to go to psychic. From noon starts your lunch hour. The main cafeteria is at the student center. In the middle of the campus. You are more than welcome to prepare your own meals ahead of time. In case you were wondering about your 2 Pokemon electives, that's what your 5th period class will involve. The second Pokemon type of your choice. And to close out the day, your 6th and final period will be 1 more hour of homeroom. So basically 2 homerooms. So that sucks. After classes, academy research and extracurricular facilities are designed for individual or groups to use. However, some facilities require special permission for access and most close by sundown. I hope too much of that wasn't information overload. Once classes are in session, I'll trust all of you will be able to develop a comfortable routine. I hope so, Madam President. Like many professors have said in the past, your own adventure is about to begin. This is Kabukan Academy, and being here is your pride. Working together, we wish to foster an environment where you can believe in your own goals and take every opportunity that presents itself before you. But try as we might, the reality is that not everything will go your way. Not every opportunity will be for everyone, and not every door will open for you. However, if you ever should find yourself in a situation where you feel trapped and hopeless, remember, you can always create your own door and travel your own path. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and don't forget to get those sign-ups done. Great. You excited, Red? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pick the same electives as you. Then we'll be class buddies, too. It'll be great. I cringe a little bit, but this is Brandon. I suppose I've learned that much. May seems to be enjoying herself, too. Imagine if you guys also get the same homeroom teacher. Then you guys will look like a couple. I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. Jokes, dude, I'm just messing. I haven't decided on which 2 electives yet. So if I do end up picking the same ones as you, it's totally my chance. I know one of my electives will be fire, so if you decide to choose fire, you'll have at least one familiar face there. Yes! May. I need some time to figure this out. Want to come and decide on electives with us, May? I'll have to pass, boys. I've already agreed to meet with Leaf later. Leaf? Her roommate. She's pretty awesome. She was pretty awesome when you were introduced to her earlier. But yeah, Leaf's a first year like us, Red. The 3 of us chatted while we escorted May back to our room. We hung out for there for a few minutes, but Leaf was off somewhere else for the time. Apparently, she didn't even go to the orientation. Ooh, she's a rebel. Brandon spoke pretty highly of her, though. Wonder what she's like. The 2 of us bid May goodnight before heading back to our room. Play the theme. Yes! Alright, let's get this show on the road. Which 2 electives will you choose? There are 18 Pokemon types. I have to decide carefully which 2 types will be in my electives for the first year. Oh my god, yes! I'm gonna choose my 2 favorite types. And I should probably save just in case I want to come back at this point. Alright. But obviously I'm going to choose Fire. And Electric. Let's see, you picked Fire and Electric. I chose Grass and Ground. Ah, well. Did you pick ones that I'm weak to? Well, one. Let's see. I'm good on Fire, and I'm really bad against Ground. Like I said, I was just messing with you earlier. Don't slack off because I'm not in your class. Well, there's always homeroom we don't know about yet. What a day, bro. Imagine, next week we're launching a brand new life here at this school. He's right. It all starts after this weekend. Despite the heavy force of exhaustion bearing down on me, I continued to sort through my belongings and finish unpacking everything. The full onset of night was here and going to sleep would be common sense. However, actually being able to fall asleep was a different story. To say I wasn't excited would be a blatant lie. I'm hundreds of miles away from my home, and now I'm here at this academy with countless new people to meet. Just a few more days. I can't wait. Nice transition. Cool. Wow, I didn't even get to the opening of last episode? Ay ay ay. Da 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 da. This is generic. That was pretty cool. Look at all these characters, some of which we haven't seen yet. Gen 2. Gen 3. Oh my god, it's the title screen! Oh god, I get to whiz through the entire weekend. God dang it. Oh, it's April 5th, I think that said? Year 1, Monday, April 5th. Finally, it's the first day of classes. Oh god, I'm even wearing an outfit and everything. Over the weekend, I spent most of my time setting up the room and getting used to campus. Relic Hall is surprisingly big. It's got this huge auditorium, a student lounge, a library. I still get lost sometimes, even with a map, but I'm slowly getting used to it. I haven't been able to check out the academy building yet. It's been off limits since the school opened its doors, but recently it's been available for students. I'm dying to see who will be in my classes. That same chill I felt from when I first got here snuck up on me again. I'm getting goosebumps. Let's do this! Ready for some breakfast before the big day? When I get off to the main cafeteria? Never skip breakfast. He's got a point, you know. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go get some breakfast, man! Maid's waiting for us at the entrance. Oh god, she was too dumb on the outfit. I didn't get to see her much over the weekend. Even if Brandon and I had to run the same types of errands, I wasn't planning on being the third wheeling the whole time. Speaking of third wheeling, I still haven't met her roommate Leaf. Hopefully we'll bump into her on the way to class. She can't possibly skip the first day of class, right? Character cards updated. Whose did I just get? Students, I got Maze. Specialties are fire and fighting. outgoing girl with a wildly enthusiastic nature. Her contagious smile allows her to easily forge friendships with other girls her age. Despite being the daughter of a Pokemon professor, she has no intention of pursuing a career in research. What does Blue specialize in? Water and Dragon. That makes a lot of sense. Grass and Ground. Fire and Fighting, that's because Blaziken, I'm guessing. Do I have anyone else's? No I don't. Instructors, I didn't expect that. General Staff? Nope, okay. So all I have is Maze. Ah man, Breakfast! Is that a Pokepuff in the top left? I might have to like point that out in editing. The main cafeteria is absolutely massive. I almost said that in Brandon's voice. Well, the student center as a whole is a massive building, second only to the Academy's main building itself, which all the students just refer to as the Academy. Here in the cafe, hundreds of students can be seated simultaneously, and most importantly, comfortably. At first, I thought space would be an issue, but I was surprised to find out that the opposite is true. Morning hours tend to be the most hectic as students from all the grades file in. But operations run smoothly nonetheless. Smoothie? With a Delibird and a Diggersby. It certainly makes things easier when various Pokemon help with service while the Academy staff handles the cooking and talking. Then again, this isn't the only place that serves food on campus. Many students opt for the smaller cafes and lounges in other buildings, such as student facilities or resident halls. We're just here because it's close to our classes. Oh my, are those? Yeah. Over there. Tierno, Trevor. To Gen 6! Morning, guys. What's up? Good morning to everyone. I feel like Tierno would be like kind of the kid who's like kind of nerdy, and yet he's a little bit stuck up. Yet his character is not that at all. And then, as we already learned, Brandon's kind of a jock, so... You guys ready for the day? Get a good night's sleep? Yep, both Trebs and I thought we'd get no sleep, but I passed out no problem. I thought I was pretty excited last night, but now today's finally the day. Yes. Woo, baby, my soul is lit! I literally just saw this cutscene 5 seconds ago. Tierno and Trevor are roommates. They happen to be a few doors down from Brendan and me, so we bumped into each other a few times over the weekend. From what I've gathered, Tierno is a huge fan of music and dance, while Trevor is more of a outdoorsy type. Gee, I wonder what tipped you off. Headphones, up camera. They're both from the Kalos region. It's cool how very different people have been great friends for so long. Oh, where's Leaf, man? You never got to meet her once, did you? Yeah, what's with that? We had so many chances to hang out, and we still don't know what she looks like. Leaf's an interesting one. Even I rarely get to see her. She keeps a busy schedule, too, I think. A little too busy. But I swear she does exist. Oh, I was going to ask earlier, but I forgot. What type of electrics did you pick, Red? Fire and electric. So you did end up picking fire. Because it's a good and common type. How exciting. We'll be seeing each other in class. And electric, huh? Oh, this might be interesting. I also picked electric as an elective, so it'll be awesome seeing you around, Red. Let's reserve seats for each other, yeah? Anyway, I think it's amazing how there are so many Pokemon types to choose from. And by only picking two, you never know who's gonna end up in one of your classes. I can't say it enough. It's just so exciting this way. May really enjoys the unpredictable. It's how she ended up rooming with Leaf after all. Did you know that your type preferences can be tied to your personality? I wonder what that says about me. For example, May's preference for fighting types can mean that she has a lot of inner strength and be very excitable. Her preference for fighting types means she's very generally active and won't back down. Well, apparently I have a lot of inner strength and very excitable. Yeah! Hi! Why does that sound like compliments all around? I guess that reasoning works too, but I mainly chose fire and fighting because I really like the Torchic evolutionary line. Knew it! The anime has taught me well! This is the point where I'd walk away from the mic if I wasn't wearing a headset. This is cool, I never heard about this before. What are your thoughts on Reds? For electric preferences, the first trait involves proactiveness, and you consider electric type trainers the ones who show the most reactions to different ideas and concepts. The second involves energy, as these The individuals are, excuse the pun, we're walking spark plugs. I do like different ideas. I am kind of the like deep thinker kind of person sometimes. Also, I do come up with a lot of weird ideas sometimes. But walking spark plugs? And I guess I can say I can have some inner strength, so the fire type makes sense. Though it feels a little weird saying that myself. Look at his eyes. Look at Red. He looks a little bit creeped out. Expression increased. That's so cool. What about me, Trevor? I think we've been loitering around here a bit too long. Let's talk about it on the way into the cafeteria. Sounds like a plan. Let's go then. Alright. Character cards updated. It's clear we're not the only ones here who are anxious. The unintelligent but fervent clamoring, mainly from the students stuffing their mouths full and dashing out of the cafeteria before they can finish chewing, all contributed to the infectious hype. Hype! Get on the hype train, whoop whoop! Back home, or rather any school from the region, I doubt it's possible to find so many students excited about their first day as students here. I'll admit, I became a victim in this atmosphere. I ate quickly like a madman, shoving my last piece of toast into my mouth like many of the students before me and got up from my seat. Oh my god, we're gonna go to school! Oh my god, guys! School! The Academy building. Walking down the... Wow, this area of the campus is amazing. I look up and see symbols in bronze on the facade. Kapukan Academy. Oh, those are unknown letters. Supposedly this building has been around for nearly a century, but it's hard to believe the condition of this place makes it seem like it was built yesterday. I'm having a difficult time imagining that this is what I'll be looking at each day from now. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just excited to be here. Who am I gonna run into now? First thing on the agenda is to check the homeroom assignments, right guys? And they're gone. I was so deep in thought I didn't realize I'm alone. Maybe I walk too fast, or are they ahead of me already? Regardless, I need to get inside and check the homeroom assignments. Wow, it played the little door sound effect for when you walk inside doors in Pokemon. Weird. I still don't see the others. You figure two big guys like Brandon and Tierna would be hard to miss. There's a cluster of other students here, gathered by a bulletin board. That must be the homeroom list. Birch, Oak, Sycamore. Ooh, I'm under Oak's list. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. It's also in a different font. Was I a last minute addition? Let's see who else is in my class. Oh god, no. Well. I said, well. Why do I always give the rabble like an ass voice? I like this remix though. I heard you the first time. At least look at me when you're talking to me. But wow, you actually got here before the bell. Still slower than me, but that's natural. So, which class are you in? Your grandpa's according to this. How'd you miss my name? Oh crap, I just said blew up. He's going to say something really condescending like my name wasn't even worth a glance. Or maybe not. Grant, are you serious? I guess it's kind of surprising for us both to get in the same class considering the huge number of students in our year. I wonder if Professor Oak set this up himself. I hope he's not going to be playing any of his favorites this year. Why? I thought I told him to... who cares? Now I have a front row seat to see you bomb you in class. Oh, you're all with Professor Oak? That voice. Leaf! Great flaming Moltres! I'd have to use that from now on. It's that girl! Am I watching Fire Emblem Fates right now? No one's going to get that reference unless you watch that YouTuber. I sure wish I knew her name so I could offer more than a feeble hand wave. Long time no see. Did you get lost on the way here? Hey, give me a break. I thought we were done with that. Didn't you say you had fun? Hey, don't get it twisted. I had lots of fun. You know this windbag? Excuse me. Don't interrupt a girl when she's talking to her friend. Yeah, right. I bet you don't even know his name. Obviously, it's... She leans over and whispers in my ear. She's so close that I can smell a sweet fragrance coming off of her. Right, that's all I've been creepy smelling women. Babe, what's your name again? Way too close for comfort. That's Red. And I'm a firm believer in personal space. Yeah, Red, we're besties, always been. Yeah. You're not fooling anyone. Wait, Red? Red, oh, you're Red. You're friends with May, right? You know May? I would hope so, being her roommate and all. Her roommate, you're Leaf. That's my name. My god, you better cut the crap. Your everything is so bad, it's pissing me off. Give it a breath, Blue. I know who Leaf is. I ran into her on our first day here, and she helped me out of a tough spot. We were both short on time, so we forgot to introduce ourselves. Huh, like I give a rat-a-tat's ass about what happened. Ha! Ratata's ass about what happened. Ugh, you two have wasted my time enough already. I have places to go and things to do. Smell ya. Smell ya? What does that even mean? It's Blue. He said that for as long as I've known him, and I've known him for a long time. Not that I'm particularly proud about it. So he's been smelling you for a long time? What a creep. I like her personality. No, that's not what I meant. Let's go, Red. We'll be right for our first class. Leaf, huh? And Blue, and me, in the same room for the next 2 hours. Every day for the next year. This is going to be quite the semester. I don't know if I should feel bad or good for him. At least Leaf is going to offer him some positive. Look at the paintings! Oh, I wish I could. Let's see. On the left, that's a Venusaur. There's a Typhlosion, best starter ever. And I can't see what the one in the back it is. And on the right, I didn't see the first one. That's a Servine, and I think the other one was an Infernape. I caught a quick glimpse of it. At Leaf's beckoning, I followed her into Class 1B, my homeroom class for this year. Matching everything else on campus, the classroom is big. Really big. We're early, but there's way more chairs and desks than necessary. Decorated antique chandeliers, though. Is it chandeliers or chandelier? Man, I'm getting a hiccup from talking about it so much. God. That look like they belong in a palace hung low from the ceiling. More contemporary paintings of Pokemon line the marble walls. I can recognize them from books I've read and TV shows I've watched in the past. I wonder if I'll be able to see any of them here. I hope I get a Typhlosion. This place rivals royalty. I feel so out of place. Okay, I can see them more clearly now. That's a Greninja. Yep, the one in back right is an Infernape. And the one on the left back is... If it's matching all the starters, it has to be a Gen 3 starter. And since they're missing the water type, I'm gonna have to take a quick guess and say that's Swampert. Man, I can't believe we're in the same homeroom. These coincidences are just piling up today. Small world. I see you and Leaf finally got acquainted. May, do you remember the guy I told you about when we first met our roommate match? Turns out you knew him all along. Oh, Red, since you ran ahead without us for breakfast, I can now believe how you got lost on the first day. That's okay. A strong sense of adventure is a good thing. I'll never be able to live this down, will I? A boy stranded in the forbidden territory of the sea. A boy stranded in the forbidden territory of the terrible senior girls. Sensing impending doom, he picked his poison and sought refuge in the abyssal bathroom of the fairer sex. It was then a beautiful maiden, a girl he knew nothing about, happened to stumble upon him at the right time, pulling him into the light and guiding him to sanctuary. Thank you for the epic summary. And you're the one who forced me into the bathroom. I like my window idea. Leaf performs a curtsy in response. She's so unbelievably smug. I love it! Since you're here, May, I'm assuming Brandon's in another class. Brandon's in class A1, right next door. Oh, in Birch's class. Oh god, I need Oak's voice. You should tell your father, May. This has been his recent article regarding the pros and cons of invasive bug Pokemon as biological control has been well received. I'm impressed. Professor. Well, hello, Red. Oh god, my Oak voice is horrible. My name is Oak. It stands for O. You know, looking at the photo on the back left, it is Swampert. Okay, I was right. Hello, Red. Great to see you've nicely accommodated here. I guess my dad's work in the field has been paying off. For the last couple of years, if it's not a swarm of Beedrills chasing it around, it'd be Ariados or the occasional Scyther. Ah, you well versed in bug types, May? I assume you gain a lot of experience while assisting with your father's work. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not too interested in bug types to begin with. No one is. There's not really a lot of great bug types. Seems May knows Professor Oak through her father. I wonder how many more students know the staff here through personal connections. I see. What Pokemon types will the three of you be focusing on this year? Fire and fighting. Grass Electric over here. I have May in one class and Leaf in another. Fire and Electric for me. Excellent choices all around. Well, I hope all of you are ready. The bell will ring soon, so go ahead and find yourselves a seat. Let's sit together, May. Sorry, Red. I'll see you in Electric class. So, what do you think of Leaf, Red? Absolutely charming. Huh, she's a lot of fun to be around. Come sit by us. Well, sure as hell won't sit next to Blue. Damn straight. I'll gladly accept May's offer. But I think I'm going to stop here. So thank you all for watching this episode of Pokemon Academy Life. If you want to see more, hit the like button and the subscribe button both at the same time. Harder than I am going to wreck Fire and Electric class. Like, I seriously need to play more. I need to know what these classes are about. I'm probably going to record another episode right after this one because I'm really enjoying this. Although it's probably going to do a huge number on my throat. Anyway, thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys later. Coolest out. And, actually, I shouldn't be scraping in this Academy Hall. They might kick me out before I even get to do any of my classes. See you guys later. Coolest out. Cue the outro.